I would like to say shalom to everyone. Thank the Most High for another day. Going to get into this real quick. I just got finished teaching, but this has been on my mind for a couple of days now, and I'm going to kind of squeeze in some extra time to bring forth some information. All right. For some reason, what I'm noticing is there are, and I noticed a big, I don't know, a big jump in Gentiles, other nations, nationalities of people, okay, coming against minority groups, the children of Israel. All right, the people of the book, us, the children of Israel, scattered throughout the four corners. It's like they're getting very bold in their actions. A lot of times, and I discussed this with my wife, that they want to antagonize you to get you in an uproar to cause you to do something stupid to get you locked up. All right. I want to make this extremely clear. Now, thank you all for tuning in. We have King Hebrew, K. Cole, Jimmy. Thank you all for tuning in. I know I haven't been on in a while. All right, so all praise to the Most High for you all. Blessings to your families and everywhere. May the Most High protect you all. Thank you all for tuning in here. But I just want to make this extremely clear. And like I said, it can upset you when these other nations right now are getting they got the audacity, right, to just antagonize you to the point where it's almost like they don't even care if you give them a left hook in their jaw. Who are you? Like, you really trying me like that? So I'm saying that is, if you hold your peace, right? If you just hold your tongue. Let me just get you the scriptures real quick. And I just got finished teaching class. I have nothing. This is all, as the world say, freestyle. I don't know what I'm about to get into, but let me go into a scripture real quick. All right. 1 second. I have to put this out here real quick. All right. Let's go to Ephesians chapter 4, verse 26. And I spoke about this in class as well, but I want to show y'all this information. It says, "Be ye angry and sin not." The Most High is telling you, yeah, you can be angry, but don't sin. Because if you do, this can happen to you. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath. So that means do not cause someone to make you transgress against the law, and then you sleep on that. You may not wake up. You understand? And so what I'm saying is, I want to make this extremely clear too. There was a situation at my place of business where I work, right? There's, a guy there from another nation that for some reason just don't really, he antagonized people. You understand? He antagonized people a lot. But certain people, you're just not going to get away with that. And I'm not the type of person that allow people to just try to, you're going to say something, you're going to run over me. No, it don't work like that with me. Am I going to say anything to you to the point where I want to get at you like we in the streets? That'd be crossing my mind. But no. So this is the reason why I wanted to, read the scripture, be angry and sin not, let not the sun go down on your wrath. So let me make a long story short, because I don't want to be too long. This guy kept, just nagging me, like in a certain way. You just like to try to alter your spirit, a negative vibration, if you will. So we both, we co-workers. So he walked past me and I just felt an urge to do something fleshly, right? But I walked around the building. Everybody like, man, what's wrong with this guy? Walked off, boom, gone. As I'm walking off, when I got outside, I heard, I'll handle that. I'm like, what the heck? This, like, it was almost like a refreshing. It was almost like how you feel if you all can remember when you get around your parents, like you just feel much better now. Oh, thanks, Dad. Thanks, Mom. That's the feeling I had when I was walking outside. It's like almost like a feeling of relief. It was weird, but I understood it. It's like, I'll handle it. I'll take care of that for you. This is what the Most High was telling me. So even in the midst of me being angry at this person, from them trying me, you know, because y'all know, like, if you kind of rough around the edges, you come from, like, you know, the streets a little bit, you understand, you might get your head knocked off the way this person coming at me, like, bro. But anyway, let me go and continue. So as I'm going around the building, by the time I got to the other side of the building, I spoke back to the Most High. I was like, but don't kill him. You see what I'm saying? Even through being antagonized, scriptures about Christ was coming to me. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. A lot of people that was coming against Christ back then, they knew who he was, but the people, some of them didn't understand the reason why they were going, like, why are you messing with, you know who this guy is, right? This is the Son of the Most High. But, you know, it was destined for him to die on the cross for our sins. So I said, don't kill him. So time went on, maybe 48 hours go on. And he was injured at the job. Out for a couple of days. Come back. Put in his 2 weeks for another job. He can't work that job because he's injured and they won't hire him. It was paying more and everything. And it's like, I could be upset with somebody, and then maybe an hour later, 2 hours later, maybe a day, it depends on what it is, I could speak to that person again. And then on top of that, I was still concerned of his crushed finger. So I'm saying that for you brothers and sisters, do not come against these people. If they come against you to the point where they, you know, if it's something like, you know, job related or whatever, you can go to a boss or whatever. And if you don't really, and if you know, if you got a boss that's kind of have favoritism, let the Most High will deal with it. Okay. The Most High will deal with it. All right. Don't you even engage nothing like that. The best thing to do is be quiet. Don't say nothing. Because if you're upset and if you're angry, whatever come out your mouth is going to be that. It's going to be, especially if it's a negative vibrations, there's negative frequencies around, you may come out the mouth wrong. That's why it says, the scripture say, anger, be ye angry, in Ephesians 4, verse 26. Be ye angry and sin not. Is that tough to do? Yes, of course. But when you do things that are tough, you understand? When you do things that are tough, the Most High got your back every time. So I'm saying it, and then let me just make this clear too, because some people's like, yeah, he broke his finger. No, I actually still felt bad for the dude because I understood the spirits that he's dealing with. He's dealing with spirits. We had conversations a while back. You know, he come to me, hey, what's going on, man? You know, I know you're in the Bible, and I was reading the Bible, but I felt good for a while. But what is that? Why can't I stop doing this? Why can't I stop doing that? A lot of this information is confidential, but I'm just letting you all know the dude is dealing with spirits. I understand that. So a lot of times what people do is they do certain things, and this is what we got to understand. When you deal with high frequency understanding and levels of spirituality based on how Christ is and even the Most High, you have to know that people are dealing with demons. You understand? People are dealing with devils. So what devils do is antagonize. They're antagonistic. So I know this person is fighting it, but then at the same time, you see that you allowed yourself to he got all type of anxiety and all type of stuff. So he's dealing with a lot of spirits. So it's just the fact that I wanted to get on here and say that real quick. You understand? Like I've been, pretty busy with, teaching the classes and things of that nature. So I knew I wanted to touch bases with you all publicly as well, to give y'all some information. I'm doing well. Family is doing okay. We still doing the exodus. We're leaving. We're getting out. We're getting out of this place, and it's we're doing our thing, and we have to, going back to the title, we have to have a lot of patience. And what I noticed is, let me get that scripture. That's what I wanted to go real quick. Let me get this real quick. Proverbs 24, verse 17. Proverbs 24, verse 17, in regards to, yeah, my enemy fell. Ha ha. That's what you get. No, we don't supposed to do that. All right. Yeah, I'm doing the, in regards to what happened the other day. I'll be off in a few minutes. You good? Wife checking on me. Proverbs 24, verse 17 says, rejoice not when thine enemy falleth, and let not thine heart be glad when he stumbleth. You see that? Rejoice not when thine enemy falleth, and let not thine heart be glad when he stumbleth. The reason why that's written is because let's go to Micah chapter 7, verse 8, because this is what the enemy do. We don't deal with stuff like that. Micah chapter 7, verse 8, and it says, rejoice not against me, O mine enemy, when I fall. I shall arise, when I sit in darkness. The Lord shall be a light unto me. You see that? Rejoice not against me, O mine enemy. Because this is a lot of times what they do. They be like, my job pay more than his. Yeah, I got this. Not knowing you're rejoicing because you're in a higher position than me, and I'm a little lower than you. Don't think nothing's not going to happen to you, because you can't pull that on every person. The Most High will deal with you. All right, so I'm going to ask, let me just ask a few questions here, and I'm pretty much done. I just wanted to get into that information. Rejoice not against me, O mine enemy. When I fall, I shall arise. When I sit in darkness, the Lord shall be a light unto me. Now, the question was, maybe I can put it up on here because I can see better if I do it that way. One second. Someone asks, Shalom, can you tell us which country you are moving to that's safe? We're keeping that confidential for right now. Like I said, that the reason why is it's not because of you all. It's the fact that we, even in this, and I can just put this out here, even in this country, when you start plastering yourself all over the internet, speaking certain things about, government, whatever, you gotta be careful. You understand? All of us are, we're wired different. Some people can put out information all day and nothing happens to them. So I'm not saying that because we're scared. It's just the fact that we don't want to, do harm if harm comes to us, because I'm gonna protect my wife and my family. Period. You know. So, but like I said, I just don't want to put that out information out as of yet. But we're making our way back to the east. I can tell you that we're definitely making our way back to the east. If those of you that would like to help out, you can just with the support, and some of you have, and I appreciate it. Well, me and my wife, we appreciate it. 1 second here. You can cash app dollar. You can cash app $ Holy Vessel 34. I may be able to. I don't know if I can do it, but yeah, we have a GoFundMe as well. It's called the Exodus. I can put that once I'm done here off on the description box. And if you have any more questions, if you would like to help out, you can get it real quick. That's our email address. And thank the Most High for Juanita, one of the men pressing on in the classes. I appreciate that. Yeah, a lot of people saying they want to go. Yeah, I mean, because this place is, we know it, man. Look at it. I mean, then you hear, well, where are we going to go? Well, if the fire is not in the other part of the neighborhood, then go there. But if you got fire brewing all over your head, you got to get the heck away from it. You understand? Get away from that area. All right. So Quake says, because I'm stuck in India and I've been thinking about Mexico because they don't require the test up the nose with hydrogen, quantum nanotechnology. I'm going through the same thing. Yeah. When it comes down to, I have to be very careful in regards to that. The only thing I can say is, in regards to this jab, I don't know if, hopefully I can say that. In regards to this jab and the testing, we get it. And that's what our conversations are now with my immediate family. You understand? We talk about stuff like that. We got to understand the Most High will make a Noah's Ark for us. When it's time for us to leave, trust me, He's gonna open up some doors. We've seen it. Even where I'm at now, there were doors opening for us so we can get away from the capital area, you know, the DC area vicinity. That place is wicked as it can be. Okay, the further you get away from that, the better you're better off. Okay. All right. Thank the Most High for Iron Princeton. That's my brother. Research graphene. All right, I'm about to do it now. Open up. It's like a regular conversation I'm having with y'all. I miss y'all. I ain't seen y'all in a while. There's a lot of people I ain't seen in a long time. Why y'all ain't sign up for class? Oh man, gotta have fun sometime, right? In the midst of all this junk we gotta go through. Graphene. What is that? Carbon consisting of single layer atoms arranged in two-dimensional honeycomb. Wow. Great information there. And I'm gonna show you some of these pictures that they're showing, the diagrams. It's in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in the 6-pointed star. It's actually a hexagram. Oh, okay, yeah. You're right. I did hear about that. I remember now. Yeah, they They putting a lot of stuff in those masks. Actually, where I'm at now, they've already mandated it. This Friday is coming up. We have to deal with that again. But the way I have it set up at the place where I work, I have a grinder's guard that I wear, and they consider that a mask. I'll be the only one in there. I think I got one more other person wearing it. And he's like, "Oh man, this is better." I was like, "Yeah, we be grinding together with our little grinders, and sparks be all over the place." But we use that as a protectant, as a mask. They can't say anything. Costa Rica is also having no test, but this will probably not be for long because jab sports. I can't. I'll be careful with how I read this too. Jab sports are coming everywhere, even in Tanzanians, President got killed. And we heard about that too. They doing all kind of stuff. See, this is the thing. I'm gonna go to it real quick in the scripture. Hold on. Deuteronomy 7:6. I know you all know the scripture, but this is the reason why every time we talk about we want to leave to go somewhere, you will see goofballs changing laws, switching this, killing somebody, and doing all. You be like, "Dang, you doing all that for just because a few people saying they leaving?" Yes, we're not no regular people. For thou art the holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. They know this. There's no way around that. We are special. Even if we know it or not, they're going to treat us a certain way until we either wake up or get killed. Any way you put it, it's a situation in which our people need to stop playing around with these Christian doctrines and all that. Get yourself together. Understand you are a blessed nation. Every time you're talking about you want to leave, you want to go somewhere out of the place that held you captive, our foreparents captive here. And you got to think about this too. Really think about this. Why would you want to stay under people that held your foreparents captive? Oh, that was a long time ago, man. You still talking about slavery. You still talking about this. What do you mean still talking about it? Yeah, we're going to keep talking about it. You open up the wound every generation. They open up the wound of slavery and all that sensitive information and who our people are. Is in scripture for us to get the heck out of here. We wanted to stay in Egypt too, the house of bondage. We wanted to stay in Egypt. That's what our people do. We stay where our oppressors are and think that we're okay. We're not. Get away from it. It's your best interest to leave. Get away from them areas. Get away from the areas where the slave masters are. You see what the Most High eventually going to do? He's going to take this place down. Man. I'm going to make this a disclaimer. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to read the scriptures and I'm going to say, hey, oh, okay, the scriptures say that. Oh, that's why that missile went over there. The archers shall bend their bow in Isaiah chapter 51. Jeremiah 51. And none shall be left vain. It's talking about every bow that's going to be bent here is coming with force and it's not going to miss. It's going to be on target. So it is what it is, not to fearmonger, none of that, but it's best, like if you can, to jet up out of here for real. You understand? So it's like a little conversation as well too. This is not a game. Let me just say this too. I guess I'm all over the place, but y'all know how I am. How can I say this? One of these days, I'm gonna have my wife come on, I'm gonna interview her. She's a master herbalist. Okay, this is not boasting. It is what it is. Just true information. Master herbalist. She has about, I don't know how many certificates, and over 10 or 15. What, a lot. She's been dealing with it for a while. I want her to go into some information in regards to if you have asthma, if you have asthma attacks, if you have situations, if his bones broke, there's ways to immediately cure an asthma attack. I'm just leave it out there like that. Immediately. Herbs, vitamins, herbs, mainly tincture. So I'm just gonna leave it that way because, like I said, I'm gonna have her on one of these days. And I want y'all to understand what's going on, because I don't know if some of our people are starting to become under mind control or what. I don't know what is going on, but it's just it's weird. Let me just say that it's becoming weird with a lot of these so-called leaders of our people. Okay, that's in the truth. So I'm gonna just leave it like that. You understand? I'm pretty much done. Let me see what else. I'm trying to think of anything else I can get into. Nope, I'm pretty much done. I think I've been rambled long enough. And let me see. Yeah. So if those of you that would like to support us, those of you, I've been on here for a long time. I have videos of us doing the Bible drive. So we know those of you that do donate to support us exiting out of here. If you would just like to support and help out with the work, dealing with the classes, it takes a lot of time to put things together. It's not like you paying for it. It's more so like, it's just a donation and a gift. You understand? It helps out with a lot of time. Like if I need to buy maybe some extra Bibles, what we do, we're saving the money anyway. If I put out this kind of like personal information, we're saving it and making sure we have enough so we can sustain. And then on top of that, if we have some left over, we're going to build eventually where we can have a community, if you will, or just maybe a few of our other people that would like to get up out of here. You understand? So we can have it. It's best for us to work together as a unit, like a Voltron. You understand? So that's what we're dealing with. It ain't just, we're going to just give them this money so they can leave. Nah, we dealing with building the whole ministry and everything. So, yeah. So I've been on here for a minute, at least since 2009, 2008. I made my first video in 2008. I deleted it because I didn't like it because, it was like I didn't like the way I was talking. I was talking about baptism or something like that. So I did a part 2 and put that up. But that was like, because I came on YouTube around 2008, December something. So like a couple of weeks later, I was still dealing with Christmas and all that. So I was like, man, I ain't making me another video to after January. So about 2009, I started waking up. So yeah, that was my first video, So yeah, if those of you that would like to help out, yeah, you can send me an email at judite07@gmail.com. Let me see if I can put that up there. I think I did already. All right, so I'm pretty much done. I've been running my mouth. I'm surprised my tongue hasn't cleaved to the top of the roof of my mouth, my tongue itself. Let me see. Oh, I just seen this question real quick. Salaki. Second Esdras 5 and 8. Let me go to Second Esdras 5 and 8 real quick. See if I can help out with that. And if not, hey, no shame here. I'll get back with you if I can. Believe me, I'll make it a whole lesson. That's how I am. I remember one time somebody asked me a question. I didn't know the answer. I made a whole lesson of the whole. It was about in regards to cubics in regards to a temple. How many cubics? The Bible is confusing or something like that. Let me get this real. Second Esdras. Let me get the Apocrypha real quick. Hold on. Do this the organic way. Always using this computer thing. What is it? Second Esdras 5 and 8. So if I'm stumbling a little bit over the words, it's just because I need glasses. So Second Esdras chapter 5, verse 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and minstrous women shall bring forth monsters. Yes. So basically, what that is saying is, during the last days, as we see here, you're gonna women is gonna have children that are not being raised with both parents nowadays, as we see, and the parents are not really being parents. They allowing their kids to do whatever they want, doing with just all type of madness. So once these kids grow up, they become like monsters. And I'm gonna show you what monster mean in the Greek, if it's there, hopefully, because sometimes you have to break it down on some certain levels. Give me a second. All right, so when you look at, of course, you can look at Leviathan or Leviathan is considered type of the type of dragon, but it says symbol of Bab or mourning. Bab links to Babel, confusion. That's why you see that written in the scripture about confusion of what land and things of that nature. So it's confused. I don't know if I need to go over here. Should I go to Hawaii? Should I go to Mexico? Should I go to India? Yeah, because it is a confusion. All right, good scripture. I like that scripture. I read that probably a few months ago. Women will bring forth monsters. It's actually talking about kids that's going to be born in the earth that hasn't been raised correctly according to the scriptures a lot of times, and they will be all over the place. I can actually attest to that based on firsthand experience, not with my sons, but based on other family members. They act like a serpent, a dragon. When you look up monster in the Hebrew, let me type it in the chat. It is say serpent, and it says here as a symbol of Bab. I don't think it's going to let me copy and paste the whole thing, but hopefully that answered the question. It's too big. Won't let me do it. Let me see if I break it down and see if I can. All right, so I got that part where it says figuratively. Let me get the other part of it. 1 second. Oh man, I got like 1,000 concordances up. Hold on. Oh man. And that's the other part. You see where it says crocodile. They see it's representing Leviathan and all, like a crocodile moving real slow and then boom, sneak up on you. That's what they do. It's going to represent a lot of women bringing forth monsters. They're going to be a lot of robbers and killers sneaking around at night. You know, crocodile is evil. Sometimes they'll sneak up on you and kill you and roll over, almost like it's a sport to them. All right, they get thrilled by doing that. Of course, they eat that way, but they're bloodlusters. You understand? So hopefully that answered the question. Let me see if there's any more on here. Check to see if you're going to need to get the jab. So that's it. So those of you who would like to help out, like again, let me see something real quick. I'm gonna see if I can put up another link. But what I'll do is, we have a GoFundMe, and I'm gonna put that out here too. I'm gonna put that on this in the description. But if you can actually Cash App as well. And all we do is jot it down, who did what, boom, send prayers up to the Most High for you, and you know, Most High will, I believe, bless those who help others that want to just do the work and just be honest about what they're doing. We don't play any games. You understand? So we don't play any games. Based on my experience on what happened to a brother that was coming against me. I mean, I call him a brother, but he's really from another nation or whatever. So Most High is not playing with us. All right, and the other nations. Period. Yeah, when it says a symbol of bad going back, yeah. All right, cool. All right, so that's pretty much it. I thank you all for your comments and all you all's perseverance and sticking with the channel. I know I haven't been putting out videos or live broadcasts that much, so I can probably do a little better, but been working like 11 hours a day. So you all know how that goes. The body can be like, oh my goodness. But once we persevere, it's like, hey, you feel like you just go into another gear. People say, yeah, I'm second gear or whatever. I get third and fourth gear. All right. And, you clean up your diet, eat healthier, kind of, calm down on the meat. And, if you still like meat, just eat goat. You understand? Something that's like really soft type of it, like lamb, goat, all that chicken and that ground beef and all that mess. Leave that stuff alone. It's hard. It's already hard enough for your body to digest a bunch of meat anyway. It's best for you to eat vegetables and, get your chickpeas and things of the nature for your protein and eat a lot of, some carbs. But once you calm down a lot on your diet, have a little bit of wine for the belly, as the scriptures say, you won't have any issues with your body too much. All right. Thank you all. Thawada, Cole, K. Cole. I'm going to mention all you again. K. Cole, who we got? Deshaun Evans, thank you for tuning in. Quake 3, thank you for your questions. Juanita, thank you, sis, for joining the class as well. I think that's it. That's in the chat. Iron Princeton, thank you, brother, for that's this brother right here has been in each class on time perfectly. The Iron Princeton. Thank you for tuning in too, man. All right, that's it. I'm gone for right now. All praise to the Most High. Hold on, let me see. Make sure I got all the questions. Ain't too many. One love, as my brother say. Oh, Kenny just came in. Came in late, but bless you all. Thank you for tuning in. It's okay, man. You can always play it back. Basically, I was just, going over some information that happened to me at the job or whatever. And, making sure that this is therapeutic for me, keep me online. These videos or live feeds, not just for you all, but it actually help the spokesman or the messenger as well. You understand? When you do the work, it's, we feed off each other's energy, and iron sharpens iron. So thank you all. Thank you, Kenny, for coming in. King Hebrew, thank you for coming in. And I'm pretty much done. Judite07@gmail.com. If you have any questions or concerns, if you'd like to help out, again, it'll be $Vessel34. All donations will be much appreciated. Because like I said, we trying to get out of here. Of course, we saving our own money or whatever, but hey, because what happens is when you all give, the Most High will bless. I've had that happen. I remember giving to someone. The guy was on the street, and he was so innocent, man. He was like, man, I just want some food. So I went in there and bought this man, I don't know how much food. And then the next week I was almost broke. This is a long time ago. I was almost broke. I was like, man, how I'm going to make it? All I had was like maybe $20 or something like that, but I had to pay for parking and I had to get me some food too. I'm like, man, what am I going to do? Lo and behold, someone on my channel donated like a significant amount where I was able to go through the whole week. And this was I just opened it up for, helping out with the work of things in the nation. This person gave, I'm like, what the? I didn't even know where it came from. Like, what? I had to ask the person, hey, I emailed him. I was like, hey man, you sure did you give too much? Hey, you want me to refund you this? Oh no, this for you. You helped me. You saved me out of this and that. And this brother, said I saved his life. I say, oh no. Let me read to you in Acts. Peter, don't be bowing down to me. I showed this brother like, no, this is through the Most High. The Son itself didn't just heal you. You understand? It was the Most High giving us the information, the knowledge, so you understand what the sunlight is for. It ain't just to be bright, it's sunny. You feel a certain way too when you're in the sun, and you can you look directly at it. It'll help the body. You understand? But these devils have taken it. You can't even say, staring or gazing in the sun now. Somebody think you some kind of witch. When Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 11 verse 7 says, truly the light is sweet, and it is a good thing for the eyes to behold the sun. Oh, you're a witch. You're a warlock. You're telling people to look into the sun, when this brother just got finished being diagnosed with something that was put him on his deathbed. He watched my video, and he make okay money, I guess, and like, hey, here. I looked at this, like, there's too many zeros up in here, man. What you doing? But he was like, nope, I did. It wasn't no mistake, because I was going to return all that. But it's because you help others help you, and it's just we feed off each other. Me and my wife then bought like, I don't know how many Bibles on X number of times. We just got finished giving to an organization, and some of our people just doing Purim. We don't play games, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying all this to sell you all, I want you to give. Nah, it's not like that. Classes are free. I put it out there first. Class is free, but if you would like to give, I do this stuff for free. You know what I'm saying? But I just know some people, and I open it up for, donations and stuff like that. It's because I know some people feel, hey, you're giving us information. You're considered an elder now. We're going to give you an offer. And I can't say no, because that's disrespectful, one, and it's a sin. If someone offered you something, you're supposed to take it. Because what happens is, if you say, nah, I don't want this, and, certain type of pride set it. No, that's fleshly. You understand? And then on top of that, you disrespecting that person. Ask me how I know. I grew up with old people. My father, if he was still living, he'd be probably almost 90 years old. So you understand? So I'm rambling again. So thank you all for tuning in. 44 minutes and 32 seconds. I'm out. Love you all. This is my life, and I'll be doing this for the rest of it. Shalom.